Back to another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the Boy Scouts of America changing their name to Scouting America after years of woes, according to this article, whatever. The reason I'm talking about the Boy Scouts of America is for two reasons. One of them was, the first reason is because I never got to talk about it when it happened, because I'm pretty sure the Boy Scouts allowed girls to join their scout thing, their scout program. I think it happened like 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure, or three, or I think like 2 or 3 years ago they allowed that to happen. So I had my thoughts on it, but I didn't really like take uploading videos serious as I do now. And another reason is because, yes, I was in fact a Girl Scout. No, I was kidding. No, I was a Boy Scout. I was actually a Boy Scout, and I was a Cub Scout when I was a kid. So this is just kind of me giving my opinion on, I guess it's a little bit too late, but I still want to get my opinion on it, like my thoughts on why, on like girls that are now able to join Boy Scouts, and I'm gonna just give my thoughts on it. So right off the bat, when I heard it, when it happened, I thought it was a bad idea. I 100% thought it was a bad idea, and they shouldn't have done it. And that's because I'm not misogynistic. I'm not like a hater and all that shit. Like, I'm not hating towards girls, whatever. It's actually the opposite. I think I was thinking more in a sense like the safety for the girls, because the Boy Scouts, the way it worked is that there was, for Cub Scouts, there's an age group, right? So if you look right here, the Boy Scouts, there was like different ranks, and each rank had a age group. So what the fuck? Am I tripping? Lying? What the? I mean, I was never lying, but so I started as a Cub Scout, and I started as a Tiger, which is like first grade or kindergarten. What the fuck is this? I don't even know what lion is. Tiger is in like first grade. After that, you do Wolf. You upgrade to Bear, and then you do Weebelo. I don't even know what the fuck a Weebelo is. It's like a stupid ass rat or something. I don't know. So Tiger's first grade, Wolf is second grade, Bear is third grade, Weebelo is fourth and fifth grade, and then I don't know. I think Arrow of Light is when you get your Arrow of Light, and I think you upgrade to a Boy Scout. I actually do have mine right behind me. I got a little wooden plaque. Yeah, is that the Arrow of Light? Is that really what it's called? Hold on, let me go look at this shit. Let me stand it. yeah. So I got that. I got my Arrow of Light in 2013. So when I was a Boy Scout, when I was a Boy Scout, I think it was like I was a Boy Scout for like 2 or 3 years. I think I only went up 2 ranks, and that was it. I didn't make it to Eagle Scout because I didn't get touched that much. So I was like, fuck, I'm not in the group and all that shit. So it happens like that. Anyway, so I brought up Cub Scouts because, like I said, there's an age group. For these, there's a certain age group that you have to be in order to be in that ranking. You didn't really have to do anything to rank up. It was just like move on to the next grade. You move on to the next rank in Cub Scouts. Boy Scouts is a little bit different. It's actually a wider age group. And so right here it says Cub Scouts are 5 to 10. Boy Scouts are going to be 10 to 18 years old. So you were having boys from 10 to 18, which, if I remember correctly, I think I graduated from Cub Scout, I think in 5th grade. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, the fuck? I guess over here. 5th grade, yeah. So I graduated in 5th grade, and then I was in Boy Scouts from 6th grade to 7th grade. And I think I quit in 8th grade or something like that. So in the Boy Scouts, like I said, it's a wider age group. It's 10 to 18. So you get a bunch of older kids, you get a bit of younger kids, and then there's kids that are in the middle. And I think the main issue with like girls being in Boy Scouts that I thought was just the fact that, first of all, you're going to be with boys, and you're going to be in campsites. You're going to do like all these trails. You're going to do these little events and all that stuff with boys. When you're in Boy Scouts, you go out in the forest, ride a course. That's the main shit you do. And then, you sell bread or popcorn, whatever the fuck they sell. I forgot what it was, but I remember we did that. We went to like these campgrounds, and we stayed like 3 nights and all that shit. And we always had a camping buddy. So you would sleep in a tent with another dude. Well, it's a kid, right? It's a fucking kid. You sleep in the tent with another teenager or kid, whatever at the time when you're a Boy Scout. And you would also have like bathroom buddies as well. That's what they say. So you would have to, if you had to use the restroom in the middle of the night, you would have to wake up your buddy, and then you guys would walk over to the restroom, use it, and then walk back, and then do all that shit. And so I mostly cared for the safety of the girls, because these, in Boy Scouts, it is 10 to 18-year-olds. And, there's some horny ass kids. When you're a horny ass kid when you're like in your teens, 13, 14, 15, 16, all that jazz. So I knew it wasn't really going to be safe for the girls. Another thing too is that they're mean, man. These kids, some of them are older than you. Some of them are in high school while you're like in 8th grade or middle school. And I will admit there is teasing, like 100%. When I joined into Boy Scouts, I was fresh meat, and there were some kids that were a bit older than me. I think they were freshmen or 8th grade. And yeah, they kind of did tease me a little bit. I mean, that's how it is, though. That's how it is. You know, boys are fucking mean like that. Girls are also mean as well, 100%. So that was another thing, too, is that I knew that the girls would probably get picked on or teased at if they were joining to the Boy Scouts of America. I feel like that was inevitable. And so, obviously, like, when I first heard the news about girls joining Boy Scouts, I was like, this is terrible. Why the fuck would they do that? They would have to isolate them because it's all boys, right? No one's going to allow that shit, especially, like, preteen boys. Ugh, it's terrible. And, you know, it's so funny because now I'm going to talk about a little bit about Girl Scouts. And another thing, too, is my mom, she is a Girl Scout leader. So as a kid, I was in Boy Scouts, and my mom, she took care of Girl Scouts. And it's funny because my mom told me that there was a Girl Scout, I think she was like a Girl Scout leader or something like that, but she quit Girl Scouts because they treated her badly. She went over to the Boy Scouts, and she actually took care of a Boy Scout, Girl Scout group. And I was like, oh, what the hell, that's kind of funny. And turns out that whole group of quote-unquote Boy Scouts were just girls. They were just all girls. And that makes sense, you know, 100%. Like, I like that, you know, it made sense. Don't put the girls with the boys. No, fuck that. All the preteen boys, whatever like that. Just make a group for the girls, which I thought that was funny. But the thing is, though, that just sounds to me like Girl Scouts. Like, am I stupid or something like that? It just sounds to me like it's just Girl Scouts. So I just don't get what was the point in making Boy Scouts available to girls, because I think Girl Scouts is right there for you, right? You know, like, I don't know. And they kind of do the same thing. My mom would take these girls to, like, little campgrounds, little camping stuff. You know, they'll do s'mores. They sell cookies, which are always fucking fire. Goddamn. But my mom would take these girls to, like, these little camping things. They'll do, like, special events and all that stuff. I think Girl Scouts probably had a way better time than Boy Scouts, because Boy Scouts, you actually do, like, rough shit, man. Boy Scouts, we did some, like, crazy shit, and I'm like, bitch, what? Because we're trying to learn how to survive in the wild, dude. I think Girl Scouts is more of just, like, yeah, like it says right here, Girl Scouting just builds girls' courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. You know, just, you know, nice stuff. That's nice stuff. Boys is like, bro, we're trying to survive, get that eagle rank, all that shit. I remember one time, me and my troop, I think my troop's name is 279. I'm pretty sure that was the troop name, 279. Me and my troop, we went to the mountains, and it was snowing. It was during the winter, and I remember one of the days we had to go through a certain trail that has different checkpoints where you learn a new ability. And I think it's like 8 hours, dude, in total. So you're hiking through this whole area, this big ass forest. It's covered in winter. I think they give you like a compass, and you have to like figure your way to each checkpoint. And you also have to make yourself food. Dude, I remember we packed up like a little heater, and we all had cans of soup. We got the snow, we opened up the can of soup, the chicken and noodle soup, whatever. We got the snow, we put it in the can, we heated it up, and then we ate from the can in the cold winter. That shit was crazy, dude. Oh my god, yeah. Boy Scouts is fucking nuts. I can't believe I did that. That shit was fun, though. That shit was fun. Except for, like, you know, getting touched and shit. I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm not in it anymore. This was so long ago. This is like more than 10 years ago. But I don't know. It's just something weird. And I just feel like it was not needed. But I mean, who cares? Maybe girls that are in the Boy Scouts are having a blast, and maybe I'm just stupid or some shit. But I guess this is from an old head's point of view, you know, an OG. But yeah, that's really it. Let me know what you guys think. It's not needed, but I mean, it's fine, I guess. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.